Welcome to the check-in, folks. Today's topics: is DJ Funkmaster Flex supporting an alleged child pedophile? Yes, he took a picture a day ago with hip-hop pioneer Afrika Bambaataa, who has had many accusations, and many people have come forward in the last 2 or 3 years, and Star in the Morning broke this story, and a lot of people have come forward, and DJ Funkmaster Flex is still supporting this man. He was the last gig that this man had. He was going to DJ at the last gig he had at SOB's, and now we have him still supporting and coming out and showing full support of this man who's been, accused of raping and sexually assaulting over at least five men now, and these men were of the young age of 6, 7, and even some in their preteens, and the allegations are mounting, and we have Mr. DJ Funkmaster Flex still supporting this man, and I would like to show you guys today the hypocrisy and how much of a hypocrite that DJ Funkmaster Flex is. Now listen, these two men are legends. DJ Funkmaster Flex is a legend. Afrika Bambaataa, a legend, a part of hip-hop. But they're hypocrites. DJ Funkmaster Flex is a hypocrite, and I'm going to prove that. Here we have an interview years ago, and this is the interview that DJ Funkmaster Flex had, and they were speaking about R. Kelly. Now I want to play this audio clip. 1 second. Let me get my headphones. I want to play this audio clip to show you the hypocrisy and the nonsense. How I don't understand how DJ Funkmaster Flex could come out vehemently and come out and chastise R. Kelly for his criminal past, but totally, ignore the allegations and the mounting evidence on Afrika Bambaataa. And I want to play this clip. Let's just play this clip.
Let me be so clear. I'm not here to be generic. I'm not here to tell jokes. I'm here to talk about something that's serious. I'm here to talk about dude being on the TV talking about what do you mean by teenagers?
He's referring to R. Kelly when he did the interview. I believe the interview was with Torre on BT, and Torre asked him, I believe the question was, do you have sex with teenagers? I believe that was the question. He asked R. Kelly, do you have sex with teenagers? And R. Kelly replied, well, when you talk about teenagers, how young we talking? So I understand that, but Funkmaster Flex, Afrika Bambaataa has many allegations mounting to this day. I've heard that there's more victims that want to come forward. There's more victims that they're in their 50s and they're in their late 40s, and they want to put this thing behind them. But for you to come up here and chastise R. Kelly but still support Afrika Bambaataa, that's wrong.
And before I can even get into that, let me be clear. I and other people, me, other DJs, other people on TV, were all to blame for this dude feeling comfortable.
And you're to blame now. You're to blame now. You wanna blame yourself for not coming forward on R. Kelly and not coming out early and supporting the mounting evidence that R. Kelly was an alleged pedophile, but the evidence is mounting on Afrika Bambaataa. Many victims have come forward. Many victims are talking about their pains and their strifes and the things that they go to this day mentally from the pain that Afrika Bambaataa has caused them. There's many victims out now, but you're quiet now. I mean, I went to your Instagram page and you posted this picture that I have up here on the screen, and you turned off the comments. So that shows me that you're aware of the controversy that surrounds this man, this hip hop pioneer. You're aware of this, you know, of the allegations. You're aware of the controversy that surrounds this man, but you still support him. So what are you doing now in terms of Afrika Bambaataa? You were talking about R. Kelly in this clip, but what are you doing now with the evidence that's mounting on Afrika Bambaataa? Will you come out and be outspoken for the victims, or would you be quiet like you was back then when the evidence was mounting on R. Kelly? Will you be quiet now? Let's proceed.
Enough to go on TV and do an interview talking about, you know, he likes 19-year-olds, or, you know, what do you mean by that?
But Afrika Bambaataa has been accused by many victims that have come forward as liking young boys. Many victims have come forward saying Afrika Bambaataa is a child predator. He wants to have sex with young boys, allegedly. People have come forward. So will you be outspoken, Funkmaster Flex, or will you be quiet? Because you were outspoken in this clip about R. Kelly, but will you be outspoken on Afrika Bambaataa? Let's proceed.
And there's no issues here. Let me be so specific to tell you, fam, with your funny looking members only jacket, your funny beard.
See, now he's being disrespectful to a man. Now listen, I'm not sitting up here and defending R. Kelly, but the man went to court. The man went through the justice system. You know, a lot of celebrities, including, you know, one of the biggest celebrities of all, God rest his soul, but Michael Jackson, he took a deal. He paid off the people that was alleging that he sexually assaulted them. He took a deal. R. Kelly took it to court, beat the case. So you're sitting up here talking about a man that could be not guilty. It's possible. I'm not saying that it's true, but he could be. The man went to court. That's what I'm trying to say. The man went to court, and he beat the case. But here we have Afrika Bambaataa, a man that's never been to court for his crimes. You know, and some of the victims, because the crimes happened so long ago, and the statute of limitations have passed on some of these crimes. We're talking about, you know, 30, 40-year-old crimes of Bambaataa sexually assaulting young boys in Bronx River projects. You were outspoken on this clip on R. Kelly, but will you be outspoken for the victims of Afrika Bambaataa? Let's proceed.
And the dumb Mel Brooks look you had on your face. There is an issue here because we're talking about little children.
We're talking about little boys now. DJ Funkmaster Flex, we're talking about little boys now. You were talking about R. Kelly allegedly having sex with young girls. Now let me switch it now. Now we're talking about Afrika Bambaataa having sex with young boys. Will you be outspoken, DJ Funkmaster Flex, or are you still in denial? You see the mounting evidence. You see the allegations. You see the victims coming forward. I mean, you have to. You've taken down the comments on Instagram. You made sure that people couldn't comment because you knew the backlash. You knew the controversy. but you're still supporting this man. And don't get me wrong, the man's a pioneer. The man's a forefather for hip hop. But the man has allegations. The man has victims. Now I'm an objectivist. So and I'm not an elitist. I don't say, you know, this happened and this is the concrete. I don't know what happened. But the facts are, the man has allegations and he hasn't paid for his crimes and he hasn't been in the court for his crimes. And he needs to be taken accountable for his crimes. The alleged crimes that took place to the victims. And here you are supporting this man, playing at the gigs, taking pictures. Let's proceed.
Teenagers, kids, that's what we're talking about, all right? And actually, the interview was a waste of time because I only understand you were on tape. Okay, we're not talking about hearsay, maybe, even though your manager, your own brother.
Well, we're not talking about hearsay or maybe here. There is mounting evidence on this man. Victim after victim are coming forward. I mean, Star did interviews with the victims 30 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. There was a stabbing that happened. A young boy, about 2-3 years ago, there was a stabbing that took place of Afrika Bambaataa allegedly trying to give a young boy fellatio. So what are we talking about, Flex? What are we talking about? Here you are supporting Afrika Bambaataa with all of the allegations, but here in this clip, here you are chastising, making fun of, disrespecting R. Kelly. Are you going to come forward for the victims of Afrika Bambaataa, or will you be quiet? Will you be silenced? Because you're silenced now. Let's proceed.
And all your other family members and everybody else said what you do, but you were on tape, fam.
Zulu Nation members, people close to Bambaataa, have come forward, have apologized to the victims that have come forward and said that Afrika Bambaataa has sexually assaulted them. So what are we talking about, Flex? What are we talking about? You're sitting in this very clip chastising R. Kelly, saying, well, your brother came forward, your family members came forward. Well, when the victims of Afrika Bambaataa came forward, the Zulu Nation put out a press statement. They told him to step down. They sent out an apology to the victims. But here you are taking pictures and supporting this man. This is disgusting. This is wrong. And you need, and you're coming at Dame Dash and you're calling him a clown. And I mean, let's call out you now. You're being a clown. You're supporting an alleged child rapist, an alleged child pedophile who has victim on victim on victim. Plenty of victims have come forward. Will you stand up for them like you stood up in this clip? Going at R. Kelly, going at him hard? Or will you be silenced? Because you've been silenced this whole time. You're taking pictures with him. You're out here. You're styling and profiling with him. Will you come forward? Will you speak up for the victims? And this is my take. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm True and Living.